Speaking about the GANTT, as we said, is a table, a very basic table with these categories. Let's take one example of a company that wants to do a mailing next year. It is all very well planned. So mailing is the activity. It's a database mailing. We have the database of our customers. We want to send 2,000 envelopes in a given area, and there are many reasons for that, which come in section 3.4, speaking about marketing activities. All the details are there. Who is responsible? Danny. In my case, whether it's the owner, whether it's marketing manager, whether it's in large companies direct marketing manager, often small and business enterprises, it's you. When is it due? Beginning and end. The cost, estimated cost, we can estimate an envelope at $1, including the stamp, insertion of the name, good quality paper, nice envelope, altogether $1. And finally, if I have any further comments. If I can jot down few activities, I can then realize that I can locate all the activities which are under my responsibility. And if I'm Danny, in my case it is the case, I can then locate what activities are mine. I can look in a month, for example, month of November, what are the activities due in November? And I can have it very set and very much arranged. If I'm looking at the budget, I can look at the bottom line. Let's say, imagine you have here 15 lines or 20 different lines. At the end, you have a budget. Is it realistic? Is it too much? We'll speak about a budget in a second. So, overall, it's a very simple way. And it's a table which is called GANTT, which you can again find in softwares which are designated for that, which is one of them is called MS Project, Microsoft Project, or others. And you can also use it in a very simplistic way in an Excel file. So, talking about the cost, we are arriving to the last element of the action plan, which is really the budget. And this is the marketing budget. The marketing budget is set of two sides. Resources, where does the money come from? And expenses, where does it go to? Finally, it will have to match. It will have to match. The total resources will have to match the total expenses. So just playing with percentages, assuming this is the 100%, according to the different currencies that you're coming from, let's say I'm bringing from my own money, I can bring 30%. Let's estimate that I can take loans for 60, which is double what I can bring, and there are percentages and there are ratios like that the banks take in account. And then if you remember, we spoke about cooperative bodies once we spoke about how to collaborate with others, how to bring some funds, limited funds, collaborate with others. They have also limited funds, and together 1 + 1 is more than 2. Let's say 10. I have my resources set. I have a loan, okay. It's quite a heavy one in relation to my own funds, but I have some money which is coming from an outsider company, whether it's money or equivalence, in equivalence. For example, I'm doing a campaign, I'm getting some products for free from my suppliers. It is the same idea. On the other hand, I have to understand these unexpected expenses. Not everything you can plan. You cannot plan the full expense in advance. There are many opportunities on the way, but you cannot leave it to that. You cannot say, let's wait and see, let's hope in luck, let's believe this and that. You must allocate a certain amount for unexpected expenses. In a new company, in a startup, in a new venture, this can be a very high percentage because I don't have any history. In your case, we're speaking about companies that exist now for at least a season, a year. We can allocate here 15%. It is enough. The 85%, where does that come from? We have to understand. It is related to section 3.4, marketing activities. Are we going to advertise or not? Are we going to distribute in a manner which is direct or indirect or not? There are many ways, and that's why this section, which is called marketing activities, within this chapter called action plan, is very crucial. So talking a bit about numbers, the 85 has to be broken down, again, according to importance. If you need to spend more on public relations rather than mailing, rather than direct marketing, it's all according to importance. And don't forget, again, to leave this margin for unexpected expenses. So this was the marketing budget for a year. We just saw the GANTT, which is really practical to say who does what, when, why, and so forth. And all this is part of Chapter 3 out of 4 of our marketing plan, how to deliver, how to do, and to act upon, and that's why I'm this way, and to deliver these objectives.